Welcome to our podcast series, Your Path to the Best Version of Yourself. Personal Development Step by Step. My name is Falco Wiskirchen. I'm a naturopath for psychotherapy and leadership coach. And I've been supporting people on their personal journeys for more than 12 years. Today we are starting with a topic that for many people is the true beginning of all positive change: self-awareness and self-worth. We'll talk about how real confidence grows, how self-doubt develops, and how you can begin to live your inner potential more fully. When people think about personal development, they often think about goals, success, or external change. But all of that stands on a foundation, and that foundation is your relationship with yourself. Self-confidence doesn't mean being loud or extroverted. It doesn't mean never being afraid or always appearing strong. Self-awareness literally means being aware of yourself, knowing who you are, being conscious of your emotions, and taking inner responsibility for yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. In my practice, I meet many people who function well on the outside. They carry responsibility, they perform, they keep going. And at the same time, inside, they doubt themselves. They question their worth. They compare themselves to others. They adapt. They hold back. Not because they are weak, but because early in life they've learned that their value was conditional. And maybe you recognize this, that feeling of never being enough, that inner voice saying, "Be careful, don't make mistakes, pull yourself together." That voice is not reality, it is an echo from the past. Self-doubt doesn't appear randomly. It's usually a protection mechanism, often rooted in childhood experiences. Your subconsciousness trying to protect you from rejection, criticism, or emotional pain. The problem is, what once protected you now limits you. Real self-confidence doesn't grow through positive thinking. It grows through real experience, through deeply feeling, "I'm okay the way I am, even without proving myself." Many people try to build self-worth through achievement, through recognition, through success, but that's like trying to fill a bottomless bucket. Because when your value depends on the outside world, you never truly feel safe inside. Stable self-worth begins when you stop constantly judging yourself. When you learn to perceive yourself without immediately trying to fix something. When you come closer to yourself instead of searching outside for something that can only be found within. That sounds simple, but often it isn't. Because truly feeling yourself also means allowing uncomfortable emotions, like uncertainty, fear, sadness, and sometimes anger. Many of us learned to suppress these feelings, to be strong, to endure, to keep going. But real inner strength doesn't come from control. It comes from awareness and regulation. Self-awareness begins where you become honest with yourself, where you allow yourself to feel what's actually present, without masks, without judgment. You might be asking yourself right now, where do I even start? The first step is to stop seeing your self-doubt as an enemy. See it as a signal, A part of you is looking for safety. When you notice yourself shrinking, comparing, or attacking yourself internally, pause. Not to correct yourself, but to feel. Ask yourself, what do I truly need right now? Not more pressure, not more discipline, but connection with yourself. Some people discover deep exhaustion in these moments. Others find old sadness, or the fear of not being lovable. None of this is weakness. It's your inner truth revealing itself. And seeing this truth is always the beginning of change. Your potential doesn't unfold through pressure. It unfolds through safety, through the inner experience, I'm okay as I am, and I'm allowed to grow in my own time. When you begin to listen to yourself, something fundamental changes. Your decisions become clearer, your boundaries calmer, you become more present, not harder but more authentic. Many people confuse confidence with dominance, but true confidence is quiet. You rest within yourself. You don't need justification. You don't need to prove anything. Healthy self-confidence shows itself in simple ways. You can say no without guilt. You can say yes without betraying yourself. You can make mistakes without questioning your worth. And this is the foundation of all personal development, not constant optimization, but arriving inside yourself. If you take just one thing from today's episode, let it be this. You don't have to become better to be worthy. Your worth already exists. Growth happens from that place, not toward it. If this topic touches something inside you, if old patterns become visible or questions arise, that's no coincidence. It means something in you is ready to move toward healing and change. If you like support on your journey, I warmly invite you to a free initial consultation through my website. I'd be happy to support you as your coach and naturopath for psychotherapy in developing more self-trust, inner stability and clarity in your own rhythm and in a way that truly fits you. Thank you for being here today. You will find more valuable impulses in my other podcasts. Feel free to explore them. And please remember, be kind to yourself, take care of yourself, you matter. And see you next time. And of course, if you like to support my work, I truly appreciate you subscribing, liking and sharing so that these podcasts can reach the people who may benefit from them. Thank you from my heart.